My name's Caryn Dixon, and this is Bird in a Cage. Bottle caps on the ground, tiptoe through this quiet house, holding my shoes. Said you were never gonna tie me down, then you trapped me here in this little town with you. I was dying on the inside, I was crying every day. You didn't seem to notice anything I say. You always love the other way. Every time I have things to say, I'm a bird in your cage, bending at the bars of this old place. Well, you clip my wings, but I'll fly anyway. Well, I took your last bottle of Jack, threw it in my little backpack and flew. Oh, 95 down 65, feels so good to be on this drive without you. I was dying on the inside, I was crying every day. You didn't seem to notice all the ways I changed. You always loved the other way. Every time I had things to say, I was a bird in your cage, bending at the bars of that old place. Well, you clip my wings, but I'll fly anyway. Well, I'm a little scared, but I think that's okay. I'm gonna burn this to the ground anyway. Swallow the smoke, let my eyes close. Wake up, I can't stay. You always love the other way. Every time I have things to say, I was a bird in your cage, bending at the bars of that old place. Well, you clip my wings, but I'll fly anyway.
Hey y'all, this is Q. Another episode of that Blues.BBQ.Bullets. I can smell the barbecue now. I can't wait till later. But today we got a special guest. She's been a very busy woman on tour. Her career has been taking over. We got the wonderful Caryn Dixon today. How you doing today, Caryn?
Great, thanks for having me.
I want to say thank you for blessing us with that beautiful song.
Yeah.
You know, I took a few notes because, you know, I'm kind of old school. I like the clipboard feeling and kind of.
I love a clipboard.
Yeah, the clipboard feeling.
It has a special sound like when you write on it.
I'm telling you, don't it though? You just performed the song "Bird in a Cage," which is one of your biggest songs of last year. What was kind of the inspiration behind that song when you was writing the song?
Well, you know, I didn't know that was the song that was going to come out. I woke up in the middle of the night with like a melody in my head, and I rolled over and just recorded it into my phone in the voice memos. And then I had never written about my life before, and I really, really wanted to, well, I had written before, but I had never really, really been honest, I think, in a song before. And I wanted to capture what I had gone through, and so I started writing these lines down for that song. And then it's kind of crazy because like it's a pretty serious song in nature, and like it's about a really serious topic, about toxic relationships and abuse. But so I started it, and then I was sitting on the floor in my apartment in Nashville. Well, it was actually my sister's apartment at the time. And I was strumming around with my guitar trying to come up with these lyrics, and then my producer and co-writer Gabe was playing Fortnite. And then my boyfriend was on the couch FaceTiming our friend in Canada. And I got stuck, and I was like, guys, I need a line for this, you know. And so like Gabe started shouting out lines, and Nick started shouting out lines, and like we finished writing this song like in total chaos. It was very random, but it came out just so perfect. So it's kind of weird, like, you know, songwriters and artists, we go into these like serious writing sessions and we're very
Right.
intentional. This song just like kind of came out of nowhere and it was pieced together in the weirdest way, but it's perfect. It captured what I've gone through. So.
Did it surprise you? Like, cause this song, you said it was just kind of chaos, and then shout out words, and this came together, and it came like this beautiful masterpiece.
I was like, it was weird because it seemed so long, kind of like in the process of writing it, but then once it came together, it was like boom. And now I will say, like, we sat on the bridge for like two months, I think. I went home, I couldn't come up with the bridge, and then I don't even know what I was doing. I came back and I was in the same apartment, and then the bridge just like hit me. I was like, this is the bridge.
Yeah.
And then we finished it and we demoed it, and then I played that song for a couple of my friends. There's a few friends back home that have gone through similar things that I've gone through, and you know, they were like, that's the song. And I was like, okay. So we went and finished it and produced it, and it's hit, I don't know, on so many levels, and so many women have reached out to me, and it is still going strong. Like, it just climbed up to 65 in the Breakout Country Radio charts like this week. So it's like keeps climbing.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, I like that.
But I think it was really important for me to write that song, to put that out for myself, but it was also really important, I think, just for people in the industry to hear it, other women to hear it, other men to hear it, people to understand like this is something that people go through, and it's a topic that should not be forgotten about. And I am so thankful to all the radio DJs that are embracing the song too, because it's not like your traditional country song, and it's sonically, you know, I love to be a little bit different, and my producer is very unique. Gabe Neal is like I'll be like, be weird. He's like puts in all these things that aren't expected, but I think that's the beauty of the song, because it's like the song itself is a little unexpected, and the way my life went was unexpected, and I think a lot of women go into relationships and they don't realize that they're gonna feel trapped, or they're gonna be in an abusive situation or a toxic situation. So the song is I don't know, it speaks perfectly, I think, how it's supposed to.
Yeah, it's a really nice song. That's a beautiful song. I like that.
Thank you.
And it's funny how you said it was chaos, and I know you had this really beautiful guitar as well too. When you write, I just gotta know the story behind the history behind this guitar. It's such a beautiful guitar. It's hard to just
Yeah, I have to tell you.
You gotta tell me. I gotta hear this.
This guitar. So I have tried. So my boyfriend tries to get me, like, he had been trying to find my guitar. He was like, I don't think that you have your guitar yet. And I was like, I don't know. Like, I have this guitar and it's okay. But he would watch me get on stage, and I'd always fight with the sound, or I'd think it's too tinny, and he never saw me like enjoying playing, which I didn't even realize. Like, I didn't realize that I wasn't picking up my guitar and wanting to play it. So anyway, he would like get a guitar, have me try it, and then I guess he would watch for a while, and if he didn't think I was into it, he would like trade it in and get a different one. He was like, try this one. And so I went through all these guitars, and then one day he was like, I don't think you have your guitar yet. And I was like, and then they were both like, here, try this one. And I strummed it, like one strum, and I was just like, oh, this is it. This is the guitar. I don't know what it is about it. So what I realized later was that this guitar is the guitar that I learned on, that I didn't have anymore, because in my divorce it went to my ex. Yeah. So I had this. That's why it felt so, I think, at home. But I didn't realize it, because I'm not like a guitar, like, I don't really know guitars. Like, I don't know. I just know that I had a guitar and it looked like this kind of, like it sounded.
Remember the feeling that you
yeah, but
had
as soon as I strummed it, I like had this like feeling. So we were leaving, and I name all my guitars. So we were talking about, I was like, well, what should I name this? And the sales associate overheard us, and he walked up. He's like, may I make a suggestion? And I was like, sure. And he was like, how about Terry? And I was like, why Terry?
Terry.
So this guitar is one of 200 guitars that a man named Terry collected, and Terry passed away. No one in his family plays guitar. So the family asked, I don't know if it was Guitar Center or this sales associate personally, to place these guitars with people that tour and play music that will appreciate them. And so it is Terry. Terry is the name of this guitar, and will forever be. And I told that man to please go tell their family, like, this guitar is going all over the world. Terry will be coming to the UK with me in July when I go on tour.
How you doing, Terry?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Mike.
So he lives on. Terry lives on.
UK. Nice to meet you, Terry.
We got him a special flight case to make sure that he stays intact
man.
on the flight. But yeah, so it was really special. It was kind of like, this is like so meant to be.
That is so exciting. You know, you going to UK, then we'll, you know, I saw you going on tour as well, get into this as well. But I always kind of like to ask, like, my artists, you know, when you first kind of started music. I know you say you're from PA, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Do you remember that first age you was around when you started to really just pick up music and kind of discover it's like, oh, I love music?
Yeah, I mean, I was like 7, I think, is when I first started showing interest. I was 10 when my dad heard me singing in the car to Madonna, and he was like, oh, you can sing. Like, we should probably, so he must have talked to my mom because I was in vocal lessons like immediately after that. And then I was in blues choir, or blues, I went in a blues band when I was 15. I joined a gospel choir. My dad drove me into Pittsburgh, which was like, I don't know, it's like a 45-minute drive every night so I could sing on the Gateway Clipper fleets. There's those boats that go around the river. He would sit in the parking lot for 4 hours and he'd wait until I got off.
Like those little boat tours where they do like dinners and like kind of show around. Exactly. Like, yeah, that's cool.
It's crazy because like I was 15 and I didn't know what I was doing at all. And like one night, the guy that ran the fleets, he like threw me on the keys. And like I can play piano, but I couldn't like play piano. And he like, I was like, I can't play the keys like this. He turned the volume the whole way down. He was like, just fake it. And I was like, what? So I'm there like pretending I'm doing all these I went crazy. And this couple came up to me on the side and they were just like watching me the whole time. I'm like, wow, she's so great at the keys. And I was like,
you have no idea.
No idea what I'm doing. It was crazy. That was a wild time. He used to have me do backflips on the boat, like all kinds of stuff. So yeah, that's how I started. But I never stopped. I went to college, and then I was up till 3 a.m. writing songs. I would stumble in late to class, not because I was partying, because I was writing music until 3 in the morning. And then I moved to Chicago, and I started a band out there. But then I got married and I kind of quit it. I didn't quit like totally, like I did play cover music in my local town, but I like didn't really write original music, and I definitely thought I was done. Like,
we do some homework, aka a little bit of stalking for our artists. I've noticed when you say, you know, you're doing wedding covers. I saw your first YouTube upload was about 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And you was doing wedding cover songs and you was doing cocktail hour songs.
Yeah.
Was that kind of your intro back into kind of getting back warmed up before you start to release your own songs?
I mean, I had always done cover stuff. Like I tried to keep myself active. The man I was married to didn't really support women like working outside the house. So I did, against his wishes, cover gigs and those wedding cocktails. I like on one hand we needed to, like there wasn't enough money coming in and those did pay. Like corporate gigs, everyone knows like they pay pretty well, you know. Right. So that was more flexible than me trying to get any kind of a job because I stayed home with my boys. And like so me going out and doing a show late at night while the kids are sleeping was way less intrusive to my life than anything else. So, you know, for me, I was like, okay, well, 4 hours, you know, of me making $1,000 seems a lot better than me like waitressing and making like $100, you know?
No, that's right. Yeah.
So anyway, I did that, but I was home and I had kind of given up on all of that, and I was like defeated pretty much with the idea of living out this dream. And my friend Michelle was babysitting for somebody, and then the CEO of, it turned out to be the CEO of Warner Nashville Records, and which is weird because it was in Pennsylvania. Like, no idea like how that even came about. But she like just asked him if he would listen to my demo, which I didn't have. I had no demo. I was like, I don't have a demo. And she's like, well, I'll make one. Yeah. So I went and I recorded like 3 songs that I had written like, I don't know, a decade before, sent it to him, and he had me come down here and brought me to his house and had a meeting and was just like, you know, he's like, he was retiring in a couple weeks, so it's not like he was like gonna like suddenly like sign me and make me famous, but he was just like very encouraging and told me that I should try to come down here, and thought that I had a lot of talent, and he kind of gave me like the the nudge and the encouragement I needed to believe in myself and to realize I was living this life that I wasn't really supposed to be trapped in. Like I had always dreamed that I would travel the country, and like when I had my kids, I was like, oh, we'll get a tour bus and we'll travel all around, and that's the life we'll live. And I like had this image, and when that didn't pan out that way, it was very disappointing and sad. But John was like, no, you should come down here. Like, can you move here? And I was like, I can't move here. I don't have kids. So I've drive back and forth. I have been driving back and forth every Tuesday for 3 years. Like, come down here, spend 7 days here, 7 days up there. And I can do that because we have 50-50 custody. I ended up obviously getting divorced and worked out a custody agreement. So it was really crazy, like how I got back into this. And a few years later, like radio single charting on country radio, and I'm going to the UK on tour, and I just got off a radio tour. So I always tell people, like, don't give up on your dreams, because like you don't even know what tomorrow's gonna hold, you know.
That is crazy how somebody from Nashville produced heard you all the way in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And then like came down. Was that where your first start the song came from, the transition to Here I Am? I saw you posted and you were kind of going back and forth kind of within Nashville. You kind of came up with that song. Yeah,
Here I Am was written, so I got to Nashville, and this was right after I met with John, the CEO of the record label. And I wanted to get writing right away. And so the first night I got here, we actually wrote What You Made Me first. I always get it flip-flop, but when I recall like actually what happened, I arrived in Nashville at like 10 p.m., went up to the studio, and we wrote What You Made Me totally unplanned. Like just came out like in the middle of the night. I think we had a box of wine, and that song was born. And then the next day we had an official writing session with everyone that came in. And it's the first time I had ever co-written like in a big group like that. And Here I Am, there were a lot of tears that were like shed over that song. And yeah, that song was like, we're actually gonna re-release that, I think. I'm gonna recut it and reproduce it. Like we're gonna get real, because we didn't really have a budget for real players back then. So I think we had a few instruments on there that were real, but most of it was like, you know, the producer had put together. So, yeah.
What was the biggest adjustment from that, you know, coming from Pennsylvania to like Nashville, and then you're going from, you know, you writing your own music to you're going into like a co-writing session with a bunch of different writers kind of throwing names or throwing ideas out? How was that transition for you?
It was very overwhelming, and I was very scared at first because I was very nervous. It was a little bit easier, like when I was writing, when I was in a room and people are writing for me, it was a little easier than, I did do several sessions where I was writing for other artists, just to get used to co-writing. That was scary because like, I'm like, there's a lot of pressure on me to like not be terrible. But it was very weird for me to write because you have to get so personal, and I had to tell my stories to people. The other song, It's Not Me, It's You, I wrote with Nate Johnson. That was also another very early write. One of the first time I've told a complete stranger my personal life, and it was only the two of us writing on that one. So that was, I don't know, it's just like really weird. I mean, I was in a puddle of tears on the floor with some guy I don't know who he is. So I would say, yeah, the transition was very weird. Now I'm used to it, and now I have a lot of confidence, and I go in and I'm pretty like here's my ideas. Maybe it's terrible, I don't know, but like I don't really worry about it anymore.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
That makes sense. We love Nashville. We'll get you in a Titans jersey pretty soon. You know, we're gonna have a good season this season. Hopefully, we're gonna see. Well, that's cool. But I'm just, you know, I just love doing my homework and research. So,
that's cool that you do. I love it.
I mean, but how does it feel? Like just hearing your stories is so inspirational. From, you know, you're going through and kind of putting music always been in your mind, or kind of put on the back burner, and then you getting a call, say, hey, move down to Nashville, and you look up. You know, before you know it, you got over 400,000 listeners, over 1.6 million views on YouTube. You know, you've been recognized as the, you know, the Cowgirl Magazine Woman of Country, the number one artist to watch in 2026. Like, how does that feel? Do you think they sometimes deliver any type of extra pressure on you for your next projects coming out in a couple months?
I don't know. I'm always trying to like beat the last one, I guess, just in the sense of like seeing what's next. This business is insane. Like, it's wild. Like, you have all these ups and downs. It's a roller coaster. It's weird because like one day it's like a flood. Like you get this like all this good news and all these spots, they're coming, they're pouring in. And then it's like a week where there's nothing. And you're like, oh no, my career's dying. And then like the next day it's like, oh, you're gonna be over at the Opry on WSM. I'm like, oh, okay. And then it's like, and so it's kind of, you have to kind of just not worry too much. Just stay true to who you are. I would say the one thing that's very important is just you have to keep releasing music. So if you stop, if you do not release every 6 weeks, that's when you start seeing things actually go backwards. So we're very, very diligent in that regard. And I don't know, I wouldn't say it's pressure. For me, it's very exciting. I love it. I love the team that we built and the people that are supporting me. So the only parts that really hurt me are like the people that take advantage. I've had several people take advantage of, me or my team. And that just hurts so much because, we even got ripped off as of 2 days ago by something that we believe, because I inherently want to think people are good, and it always comes back to bite me, but I don't care. Like, I'm like, you know what, I'm still going to keep going with that, because if everyone in the world is always approaching things with skepticism, I feel like the world would just be a terrible place. So I guess
I feel like you always get it back when something like that happens. It always like come back.
Karma will get you.
Karma is real. I believe in karma, and my faith is so strong that I think whatever happens, it'll always come back to you in good form. You know what I mean?
Well, I feel like so I got ripped off by some person that was just like this. I have never done like playlisting and stuff like that. I always stay away from it. Everything all my numbers are like real humans.
Right.
And I thought something was legit, and we did as much research as we could. We're like, okay, I think this is legit. And we all was like, and I will say, this scammer was pretty smart. We all fell for it. Realized it was a scam within like 30 minutes of this, okay? So we emailed this guy. I was like, okay, you got us. Cool. I was like, now, the least you can do, I was like, it is my birthday. The least you can do is take me off of your site, please. I was like, you got your money. You fooled us. So the scammer took me off. And I was like, okay, well, at least there's some shred of hope that you care a little bit in there.
That he took you off, And
it wasn't like a huge loss, but I was like, oh, man. So we won't do that again. But
it's a part of the game sometimes, learning. Unfortunately, it's just like,
I've had legit people rip me off. The people that you would trust, like people that are out there, and they're like on like the music business panels and stuff, and like completely pretend to be my friend, pretend to care, like use my story, manipulate, and that one hurt. Like that one hurt a lot. So that was many weeks of me crying, because when someone like plays on that part of you, that's hard. And this business full of it, they don't care. These people don't care. They don't care about his money, and that's the sad part. But there's a lot of good people, so I would say I've run into more good people than bad. So. I'll just
that's good. It's always like the good and the bad. Do you have any like dream collabs? Anybody that you want to work with?
Alexandra K.
Okay.
Ella Langley for sure. Probably Noah Khan. But Alexandra K, I mean, she doesn't probably know this yet. I don't know, maybe she does, but we have kind of a through line in our stories, and like just watching her grow what she's grown was just a big inspiration to me, because I also went through a similar situation as she did. So, and now she's signed and she's doing really well. So I don't know, she kind of was one of those people that when I started out, I was following her and trying to like learn. And I don't think that, or maybe do, I don't know. Maybe people realize like you leave an impression on people that are coming up behind you. So I'm always careful to like, if like an artist would reach out to me that's earlier on in the process of their career, I do my best to always help, like, because this is the Wild West. And anyone can help. So like when you're a public face like that, like you don't realize necessarily all the time, but I feel like a lot of artists, especially women, like I see them lifting other women up, and that's really cool to see. So anyway, I think she's one of those people. I think, and I know a few people that are friends with her, and I actually got to write on Friday with one of her writers. So we got.
You said her name was Alexandra.
Alexandra K.
Alexandra K, if you're listening, shout out to you. We should make that happen. I think it'd be a great song. To the top, baby, to the top. How did it feel? You said you just realized you had a song that's on the charts right now. Like, how does it feel when like seeing all the hard work that you're doing, through all the good and bad, starting to finally like, pay off and get some type of recognition?
Oh, I freaked out. I woke up and I was like, why is Music Row magazine tagging me? And I opened up, I was like, oh, I had the the highest debuted single for that week that entered into the charts. And I was like, ah!
This is insane.
Because the week before, I didn't think I was gonna chart at all, just because the way the radio industry works, like you kind of can stay stale, like, or stagnant at a certain spot. And it's very hard to climb. After you get past, like, I forget what it is, like 80, it's very small increments. But I jumped like 15 places on the chart. So it was like a big celebration for everybody. We were just like, wow. So yeah, and it's still climbing, so we'll see what happens. But some of the songs coming up, though, I don't know. I think that they're going to be really great for radio. So we'll see.
Well, good. Speaking of that, since you are on radio, then of course naturally comes touring, right? You just announced that you have a tour. So I want to kind of play a fun game called Tour Map Challenge.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna just say a city name and just share like a fun memory from that tour or that city, the weirdest fan encounter, or the song that resonates the most there. So I guess the first city I'm gonna say is Austin.
Austin. Oh gosh, my son, like, almost broke his foot.
Oh no!
And he was hobbling around the city, and we had to carry him.
Yeah.
That was last year's Austin. So many stories. This can I do multiple years? Because I have two. This year was the windiest. We could barely walk and hold the guitars. Like, they were blowing away. I was trying to get to the venue. By the time I showed up, I was just like, I looked like I was in a tornado. So yeah, that was interesting.
Oh, Austin. Do you ever have a weird fan encounter or funniest fan encounter?
In Austin?
In Austin.
I'm trying to think. Well, the funniest fan encounter, I would suppose, is the fan that didn't know she was going to be my fan. I popped into a hotel. I had to fix my hair and makeup because it was like wild. And there was a woman standing next to me. We started chit-chatting. And like, I don't know, often like I'll tell people I have a show, and if they don't know me, like, I don't expect them to actually come. Not this lady. She showed up with her whole entourage to my show that was like a couple hours later. And I was like, you came?
Yeah.
She was like, we sure did. And they danced and they all had a great time. So
that's awesome. What about, I know you just announced you going to the UK. You'll be there soon. The UK over
Terry.
there. Terry. Oh, I got to work on my UK accent. Let's see here. Yeah, mate. You're going to the UK, mate. This is your second time, right?
This is my first time.
First time? Okay.
I'm going to have a spot of tea.
Oh, say tea.
We're doing
Mateo,
tea time in
tea
London.
Time, please. Tea and toast, please. Okay. How excited you are about the UK? Like, is this going to be an amazing time?
I'm excited and terrified at the
Yeah.
same time because I don't know where anything is over there. And I think we've vetoed getting a car because we're afraid to drive on the wrong side, but we're going to train it everywhere. It's the first time I'm leaving my kids to go like over the ocean. Yeah, so I'm a little nervous about that, but they'll be fine. They're very sad they're not coming with me though. So I was like, well, next time I need to like get over there first and just get the lift.
Yeah.
Figure out like how I'm getting around and stuff.
That's funny. The UK. I forgot they do drive on different sides. They
do.
drive on like the. We drive on. For some reason, I always do this for left and right. Still, I'm so grown. I still like left, right. This is right. Here we drive on the right side. I forgot they do drive on
the left,
the
and
left
the
side.
steering wheel's on the right. So it's like
Sure is, right?
opposite.
Yeah.
I would mess it up. It wouldn't be good.
Yeah, it's funny.
We're not gonna let me drive over there.
Yeah.
Nope.
When you go on tour, do you prefer like to fly, or you like to drive, or to be on the road?
We always drive because we have dogs. I would much rather fly. Trust me.
Yeah.
But it's with the dogs. It's
What
COVID.
kind of dogs you have?
COVID dogs. I don't know.
Okay, I got you.
I have one, it's like a Shiba Inu and a.
It's a big boy?
Nah, they're like 30 pounds. They're
30
not very
pounds.
big. And we have one that's like a beagle mix. We rescued her while I was doing a music video shoot.
Oh,
Saw her.
that's cool.
She was running free on the highway and scooped her up. Tried to find her owners, couldn't find her owners, so she's ours now. And yes, and they come with us everywhere.
That's
It
awesome.
makes it a little complicated, but it's fine.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite like a favorite tour snack or any type of tour ritual you kind of do before you go on tour that you kind of stick to that you notice?
Well, my boyfriend would say that my car tour snacks are not actually car snacks. He does not approve if you're watching this. Because I like to eat like chips and salsa in the car. And he's like, that's not a good car snack because
Yeah,
it
yeah.
like always ends up down my shirt,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just dribbling or on my lap.
Yeah.
Like he refuses to eat mayonnaise on his sandwiches when he's driving because he doesn't like to get like sauce on him. But
Makes
I
sense.
put all the sauces on my food.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Sauce girl, I like that.
I like
All
salsa
right.
and mayonnaise.
Okay. Okay. Since we are speaking about food, you know, we're about to get ready to eat here in a second since you got me hungry. Talking about sauce and chips and salsa. On this show, right, you know, we love barbecue, as you can tell, you know, growing up in Memphis. I remember being a little boy, long time ago, time flies, but in the summertime, like the whole neighborhood would just be filled with just like a smoke flavor. You know?
That's awesome.
As soon as you go in the neighborhood, you're like, they're cooking chicken, they're cooking ribs, they're cooking brisket. Which leads to my question, right? To me, if you're a barbecue fan, you're either a pulled pork person, a brisket person, or a rib person. So I gotta ask you, Karen, which one are you out of those three?
Wait, what was the last one?
Ribs.
I love ribs, but I love brisket the most, I think. I think.
Let's break this down. She loves brisket, huh? Okay. She's fancy, huh? All right.
I'm fancy.
Brisket for the star? All right. All right. Are you a sauce gal or you like a dry rub type of guy?
Oh, sauce.
Sauce?
I like all the sauce.
More sweet, vinegar based?
No, I like sweet and like honey and all that.
Yes, we got so much in common. Me too. I'm a big sucker for when I go play, I always get like the honey barbecue wings.
Yes, that's
They're
my favorite.
so fire. Okay. Well, hey, we're gonna. I'm gonna ask you this last little quick game. We're gonna do a rapid fire lightning round, and then
Okay.
we'll get the chance to get something to eat.
All right.
So you are named the first one, your favorite tourist snack, which seems like it's the chips and salsa.
Yes.
Okay. What is the one song you wish you've written?
Jolene.
Jolene. I like that, Jolene.
Jolene.
What is your go-to karaoke song?
Before He Cheats, Carrie Underwood. I think, yeah, that's one I always do because it's a crowd pleaser.
Okay. Okay. Dream festival to play.
Oh gosh, I'm really bad with the names of festivals. Stagecoach, that's it.
Stay. Okay. And then, what is the first instrument you learned to play?
Piano.
Piano. All right. Piano. We got a piano over there if you want to, you know, play a little.
I can play something.
I'm terrible at piano. Well, that's awesome. Well, guys, make sure y'all stay tuned. We about to eat some really good barbecue. The show is sponsored by Ellie's Barbecues. They provide us with good grub.
Awesome.
So I don't know what's in there. We're going to check it out and see what's in there.
Perfect.
So make sure you guys stay tuned. Let's get this good grub. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, this is Q, Blues.BBQ.Bullets. We got the wonderful Caryn Dixon. Today's episode was sponsored by Ellie's Barbecue. If you ever in the Nashville area, make sure you check out Ellie's Barbecue, located in East Nashville on Woodland Street. As you can see, they have some amazing dishes that me and Miss Caryn did for the try today. So let's see, what do we have today here? I think you spoke it up, because earlier you was like, you a brisket gal, and oh my gosh.
Is that brisket?
I think you may be a little fairy. It is a little brisket here.
I've manifested the
You
brisket.
manifested the brisket. I love it. Like today, they gave us a little bit of brisket today. They gave us a smoked sausage that has like jalapeno cheese. It's so really, really good.
Yum.
And then we got some cornbread. You can't come to Nashville without getting some type of form of hot chicken.
I
man.
haven't even had Nashville hot chicken yet. I don't
Okay,
think.
all right, we're gonna give you a little small sample today. And then we got some fries here, and then some more cornbread. Thank the Lord. You wanna try a fry real quick? I'm a fry guy. Like if I see a fry guy to eat one, I just like to try.
Yum.
Yum.
Do you dip your fries in ranch or ketchup or nothing?
I'm gonna catch you guy.
I like ranch.
Ah, them fries.
They're so good. You should try it.
Okay.
I dare you.
I respect that. I respect that. Then we got some baked beans here. I love baked beans. We got some southern collard greens.
Yum.
And then my favorite, oh my gosh.
Yeah, what's that?
I might fight over this one, y'all. Baked banana pudding. Oh my Lord. You talking about so good. So light and fluffy, vanilla wafers in it, and a bananas in there, fresh bananas. It's
All
delicious.
right.
But let me get you something to start off with. You know, we're a gentleman over here, ladies first, so we get you. You can choose what you want to start off with first. What meat? I got a feeling I know you're gonna go to first, but I could be wrong.
Going for the brisket.
How'd I know that? How'd I know that? We got some different sauces over here.
Yeah,
We got regular barbecue sauce. You gotta try this is Nashville hot barbecue sauce. Regular barbecue
this regular?
sauce. Yeah, this is
Okay.
red. You wanna try some of this? Then we got some of your your ranch, you know, to help dip your fries in and dip whatever you need in there. So we gonna try some biscuits first. I'll try some with you. Get your natural reaction. I guess you're gonna love it, guys. I'm willing to put money on it. What's been the favorite place to go on tour that you eaten at that had some really good food when you brought it out? If you remember.
Ooh, well, Austin, like.
Oh, I gotta check them out. I heard that barbecue is pretty good.
Yeah.
I heard it's pretty good. Let's see.
All right.
First toast to the brisket here.
Toast to the brisket.
Toast to the brisket. I'm trying to tell you.
Yum.
Get a little fry with it. Oh my God.
Good.
That's so funny.
That sausage is good.
It has a nice little
Oh, that's
kick to
really
it.
good.
It has a nice little kick to it. It's not like overly too spicy, you know, but it's good. I want to try some of these sides with it. I'm like
That's good.
are you like one of those people who like when you eat something, like I got a friend who like, let's say we at a restaurant, right, and we get like a burger and fries, he has to eat the burger first, and then he eats the fries. You know what I mean? Like you get like a meal with a couple different things, you gotta eat like one thing first, and then you eat
No,
the
I
rest.
kind of just like sample it
Yeah,
and go in a
yeah,
circle.
okay.
I feel like
Me
that's
too.
the better way to go.
Me too. Okay.
Colors.
So you say Austin has some pretty good food. Any other
Yeah.
city you can think of? You remember?
Well, Manhattan, it's pretty.
In New York.
Yeah, there's my favorite place. I was just telling someone about it. It's a Turkish restaurant called Turkish Cuisine.
Okay.
It's in Hell's Kitchen. It is incredible. The lady who owns it is always there. She greets you and she comes out to your table and like hangs out with you and gives you your food. It's so good. It's like home cooked Turkish food.
Fire.
Good.
I don't think I've had Turkish food before. What is Turkish food?
I'm trying to think how to describe it. I mean, it's the type of Mediterranean food, so it's like there's a lot of yogurt. It's like, my stomach always leaves very angry when I eat there. I'm like, it's worth it. I'm like, whatever. And like I'm trying to think of like the way to describe it. Like a lot of meat, like ground beef, but like rolled, and then with sauces and things like that. Hummus, like incredible homemade hummus, like tzatziki, I think is the name.
I just started liking it. I used to be so bland when it comes to food. Like I'm so routine. I eat the same food.
I highly recommend you try
every
it.
week. Yeah.
Because if you're ever in Manhattan and if I'm there, we're going to that.
Yes, let's go. I love Manhattan. Like I love Manhattan. Like especially Lower Manhattan, which turns to Harlem.
Oh yeah.
It's really good. I wish when I went, I wish they would have the Apollo Theater open. It's been closed for a few years now.
Oh.
And I want to go. That's so legendary. Like,
Yeah, there's so many amazing places there. We went during Christmas and my kids got to see the tree. It was my first time seeing the tree too. It was beautiful. It was crazy. That was so crowded. There were so many people.
So many people out there. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you a funny story about why I started eating spicy foods like that. So like last summer, it's a crazy story. Last summer, you know, Buffalo Wild, when I was watching TV, actually I was on social media and had like an article. We have a new special. You can get 20 wings and fries for $20. I'm like, oh, that's an amazing deal. Like what? I called it in, and I got the mango habanero.
It's my favorite.
It used to be my favorite.
Oh, it's so spicy.
And I ate it, and I was like, I'm feeling good. And then, you know, the spice just hit me, and I was stomach hurting for like a few days, and I ain't ate nothing spicy since. Not as spicy as I should.
There's a restaurant called Good Times. Have you been there? That's here.
The TV show. Good time, everybody.
Also the restaurant. Well, it's like a bar. It looks like a dive bar because it is a dive bar, but it's like a retro bar. And they have mango habanero wings in there, and they're amazing.
That's a little hot.
And they're not too hot. They're like perfect spicy.
That's a little hot right
That's
there.
good.
Yeah, I'm all right.
That's good.
What? You don't feel a little spice?
A little bit. I can take it.
Me either. I'm a pro too, yeah. I'm gonna try a little ranch on it. Maybe it's a help. This is the avocado lime ranch, I believe.
No, that's my cream.
The ranch makes it a lot better.
That's good. I like these colors.
You know what's crazy? A lot of people don't like collard green, but collard green is such a good sign and so good for you too.
I love them.
Like collard greens.
I had them last night too.
Collard greens.
Our mountain did a fish fry last night.
What, fish fry? So look, I'm from Memphis, right? I'm gonna ask you this question. Does fish and spaghetti go together?
What kind of fish?
Like catfish.
I've never had that.
Oh my God.
Is
I
that
gotta
a
put
thing?
you on, yes.
I mean, I would totally eat that because I like shrimp and spaghetti, and I like mussels and clams and spaghetti. So I feel like fish is like could go in there.
Okay.
Fine.
Now, when you eat your spaghetti, are you one of those fans of people who put like the noodles first and the sauce on top, or do you cook the noodles and the sauce together?
Well, okay. I'm kind of like I like to cook. So what I do is I cook the noodles, and then I drain most of the water out, but keep a little bit of the water because the starch is in the water. And then I pour some of the sauce into the noodles and toss it, and then I put it on the platter, and then I dump the rest of the sauce on top.
I like that.
So,
I like that.
Sauce for everybody.
I like that. I love sauce. So like that's the thing, right? Like we'll have like a fish fry, and like the sauce will be like spaghetti. And the reason I asked that because our spaghetti is like you mix the noodles and the sauce all together, and then you put on a plate.
Okay.
I didn't realize like a real Italian do like the noodles separate, and then you put the sauce on top, so that way it don't cook in together.
Right.
Somebody cooking together makes it extra saucy, and the season just makes it extra good. But we'll have that. We have a fish fry to be like catfish or whitening fish, and then the side will be like spaghetti. If you go anywhere in Memphis and get like a soul food place, they're gonna have spaghetti and fish. It's a real thing.
I mean, that sounds great.
But when I moved up here, I was like, you guys don't eat fish and spaghetti? I was like, what, dude? No, that's not like a real thing. I'm like, I'm telling you, if you go to Memphis and go to anywhere that's got some really good food and say, can I get fish spaghetti? They'll say, come on right on up. And then I go there and they're making it so delicious.
I've not been to Memphis yet. I want to go because I've heard there's a lot of good music places down there.
Oh yeah, Beale Street, like the blues and like, they'll have those guys out there just playing the guitar, just like real, just bluegrass, just country music, like having a good time.
Yeah.
Everybody just around. They had a BB King's here in Nashville on 2nd Avenue North.
Is there a BB King's in Chicago?
I'm not sure. Probably won't surprise me.
I think there is. I think that's when I lived in Chicago. I think I went there.
Yeah, we had one, but when you wasn't here, but it was like an explosion on Christmas like a few years ago on 2nd Avenue North. If you realize now, it's a lot of new stuff over there.
Here?
Yeah.
Maybe, I think I was here. Maybe I remember an explosion happening.
Yeah, it was a guy who did it by himself, and
Yeah, I was here.
it never opened up when they shut it down. But they had some
wow.
really good music, really good
man.
artistry there.
I like the sausage. This is good.
I'm telling you, the jalapeno in it, a little kick to it. We didn't try any cornbread. You gotta try the cornbread.
Cornbread.
Got my piece down here. Breaking bread with you guys. See how this tastes. Come on, y'all.
Yeah. Oh, there's jalapenos in it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nice little kick to it.
Jalapenos, everything. Yeah, the fish fry last night was awesome because we all sat around afterwards and like played instruments and just like jammed. It was amazing.
Hung out.
Yeah.
That makes it fun.
I'm gonna make a post about it because I'm like, this is what music's about.
Yeah.
I think everyone forgets, like, we're not supposed to be like doing things with AI. Like, we're supposed to be like connecting as people, you know?
AI is like one of the things that's taking over so quickly. It's not one of the things like,
Yeah.
it's sad, but kind of like if you don't understand it, it's be like,
Yeah, I'm just gonna take over.
yeah, it's gonna be behind. You know?
I think there's places for it, but not like replacing art is not one of the places.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
For
I
sure.
love AI for certain things. It's very helpful.
Yeah.
But all right, I'm going in for more sausage because this sausage is the
Sausage is
best sausage
fire.
I've ever had.
I'm gonna stop in a Wimp and get another piece of hot chicken. See how this is. Before we do that, I'll hate to skip around, but I gotta get you try some of the dessert.
Oh
You
yeah,
like banana pudding?
I do. I'm gonna have a small piece because it's gonna make me
Exactly, gotcha.
my tummy hurt, but it looks like it's worth it, so I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
I've been very bad this week with dairy. I keep saying that.
It's so addictive, I'm telling you.
Okay.
All right, this is Blues.BBQ.Bullets. We are not responsible for any type of addictive things you may eat on the show. Message.
So wait, this is the wafer, and this is okay. All right, I said small bite. I meant big bite. See, I wish I could eat dairy all the time.
That's what I
So
call
good.
deliciousness. But appreciate you coming. We're gonna keep on grubbing and stuff as well too, because that's what we do here on the show. But before you leave, you got any? I know you got a new album that's been cooking, right?
I have one that's dropping on June 12th.
Okay, June 12th.
And then another one in October. So we're just cranking out the EPs.
Okay, all right.
We do like 5 and 6 song EPs rather than like big long albums, just because then I can like, I don't know. I like to tell a story, but like sometimes short and sweet's better.
Yeah. I'm with you on that one for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 albums, one in June and one in October. You got any shows coming up in the area? That we can,
July 19th, I'm at Cobra.
Okay.
And I think that's my only, probably, I hope I'm not forgetting one.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I think that's my closest one here in Nashville.
Okay. Well, sounds good. We thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
With us,
This was great.
performing. We're gonna keep growing, of course. Thank you for coming. Charles was amazing.
Thanks
Barbecue
for
with
feeding
me. For sure. It's your boy Q. It's been another good episode at Blues, Barbecue, and Bullets. We out. Yeah.
Don't give up. And like I said earlier, there's a lot of people willing to, maybe take advantage, rip you off, but there's just as many good people out there. So just don't let anyone get you down. Just keep on pushing through all the ups and downs.